Close friends of the yoga teacher shot and killed by a Minneapolis police officer are speaking out for the first time. Justine Damond was killed Saturday, minutes after calling 911 about a possible sexual assault near her home. Transcripts of her calls were released yesterday. Those who knew Damond are calling her death senseless. Jamie Yuccas is in Minneapolis with an interview you will only see on CBS This Morning. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning. Justine Damond's death has moved complete strangers to leave flowers and cards at the spiritual center where she taught. Those in her inner circle say this loss has been devastating. I talked to those closest to her who hope the worldwide attention brings lasting change.
We're all trying to ease the pain in some way.
Carol and Tom Hyder have spent much of the last week consoling Justine Damond's fiancé, Don, and his son, Zach. It was Tom who first told Zach Justine was gone.
He just sat back and got quiet, and then you could start to see him get angry, and then you could, but the disbelief that it was Justine of all people.
Damond called 911 at 11:27 p.m. Saturday because she thought a woman was being raped in the alley behind her home. I think she tried to say help, and it sounds distressed, she told the operator. 8 minutes later, with no police in sight, she called again. No one's here and was wondering if they got the address wrong. Officers Mohammed Noor and Matthew Harity responded. Harity drove the police vehicle down the alley. According to investigators, the officers' lights and body cameras were off. Harity told state investigators he was startled by a loud sound when they reached the end of the alley, just before Damond appeared by his door in her pajamas. Noor fired a single fatal shot from the passenger seat.
The alley is lit. I can't imagine what she would have done. That would have alarmed anybody.
Harity's attorney, Fred Bruno, told CBS News it is reasonable to assume an officer in that situation would be concerned about a possible ambush. Noor, who is Somali-American, joined the police department 2 years ago. The Damond family's attorney says he will be looking closely at Noor's training records and how he was hired.
We don't want politically approved police officers. We want properly trained police officers.
You guys also feel some training needs to happen or some changes need to happen.
Yeah, and I guess my hope and sense is that will happen. Not that it needs to happen, it will happen this time.
The mayor of Minneapolis says that Officer Noor is a fully trained police officer and he will not be treated any differently than anyone else in this investigation. However, Officer Noor still has not talked to investigators. Charlie.
Thanks, Jamie.